Wrestling fans, F and true followers, and members of the WC. Brian Crazy here with F and Brand of Wrestling and Entertainment here on YouTube.com. I am back with my review of last night's TNA Genesis. It was a great event. It took place January 8th, 2012 from the TNA Impact Wrestling Zone. Now, I'm not going to lie, I would have liked to see a couple of the finishes of the matches a little bit different, but the wrestling was solid and the performances were solid. And I think that's the thing we forget as wrestling fans is to respect these athletes. They go out there and put their neck on the line to entertain us. So that's the one thing that me and my broadcast colleague JC Styles have always tried to promote and push. That's the one message we really have here at F and True Wrestling. Respect the athletes. So for the first match of the night, Austin Aries picked up the win over Kid Cash, Zema Ion, and Jesse Sorensen in a four-way dance for the X Division title. Now, this was a great match. I would have really liked to see one of the other X Division stars maybe break out, get a chance to run with the title, but I understand why they've kept it with Aries. He's a great heel, he's a great character, and he's an incredible wrestler. So he's got a lot of good things going for him, but eventually one of these great competitors should be given a chance to run with the title. Then we see Devon go against D'Angelo Dinero. It looks like Devon's kids are going to get involved midway throughout this match. They end up turning on the Pope when the Pope instructs them to attack their father. Post-match, we see the kids embrace Devon, and it looks like the storyline has ended. Then we go into Gunner. He comes out with Ric Flair to go against RVD. This is a rematch of their match from Impact Wrestling. Gunner does the same thing he's done to every other superstar along the way. He has DDT'd RVD on the concrete. Now, this is my question. RVD's fought in so many insane matches. You guys have to remember some of the matches he's had in ECW, in WWE, and even some of the matches he's had in TNA since he's been there. One DDT, RVD has to be crated out to the hospital. I don't know. I don't really like how they're going with that. I really don't like what they've been doing with RVD. I like that they're promoting new characters. I like that they're putting new superstars over, and I like that, Gunner, he's a unique guy, but somehow they paired him with Flair and made this thing sort of successful. But at the expense of RVD, really didn't like that. And then we go into the Knockouts title, Gale versus Mickie James. Now, before this match starts, Velvet Sky talks with Sting and says that she has a new thing in store for the Knockouts. It's called Velvet's Touch. It's a box that will be suspended high in the sky. She forces Madison Rayne into it before the match starts, but this does not stop Madison Rayne from getting involved. She's still throwing brass knucks down to the competitors, and Mickie James, ended up using the brass knucks on Gail Kim. She got herself disqualified. Gail won by DQ. Then we go into the Monsters Ball match, Abyss versus Bully Ray. Now, if you were looking for sheer brutality, this match delivered. We saw people get slammed on tacks, on barbed wire. Janice was even reintroduced, Abyss's girl. It was a great match. Abyss is still free. He defeated Bully Ray in the Monsters Ball match. Then we go into the tag team title match. Matt Morgan and the undefeated Crimson against a very unlikely team, but a very successful team, Magnus and Samoa Joe. This was a great match. I do have to say, I sure did enjoy it. But at the end of the day, Crimson and Morgan were successful, and they still are your TNA Tag Team Champions. Then we go into Angle versus James Storm. Storm already holds 2 victories on Angle. Is this Angle's time to shine? A lot of back and forth action in this match. Kurt Angle is successful. He does pick up the win over James Storm after using some underhanded tactics that he swore that this was going to be a wrestling match. Then we go into the TNA title match, Robert Roode versus the #1 contender, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. This is a great match. A lot of back and forth action. Robert Roode doesn't seem like he can defeat Jeff Hardy. He actually resorts to kicking the referee in his nuts to get himself disqualified, to hold on to his title. After he gets himself disqualified, Jeff Hardy hits him with the twist of fate and then a swanton bomb to close out the show. So if you wanted to see Hardy dominate over Roode, definitely watch the last couple minutes, because Roode's just laying there, doesn't even know what's going on. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this short review. I wish it could have been a little bit longer. I recently have taken a new position that's biting up a lot of my time. But as you guys know, I will not forget about you guys, the fans. I think TNA had a pretty good showing with this pay-per-view. Like I said, the wrestling was excellent. Some of the finishes were a little questionable, but I'm sure that was just to keep the storylines moving for the next few months. Can't wait to see what's going to happen at Against All Odds. Hollywood Hulk Hogan is currently being advertised for Against All Odds. So I can't wait to see what happens. Once I get a little more information, I will bring it to you. Thanks for checking out this video. Please comment below. For the effing brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com, my name is Brian Crazy. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.